Okay. So, how long after ship thingy would it be? Because I imagine Ribs keeps working at the ship, and eventually, once it's done, you're notified unless Spark stops by every now and again while Ribs working
Yeah.
on it.
Oh yeah. No. Sparks stops by every now and again.
So they probably have
I mean,
small.
Rib probably also would have noticed like beforehand, because if you're around that like the hangar area a lot, then that Sparks is there with his ship, um, either on it or in it, either napping or doing something else. Some of the time, so he comes back every now and again.
Okay.
Um, not to nap as you're working, but that's what he used to do. Now he can't.
There's a guy in there.
There's a guy there, and also the ship's broke. It's his fault. It's all
I
his fault.
can't nap. I'm guilty.
I'm guilty. I destroyed my baby. Um, he's probably shown up a couple times again to attempt small talk at varying degrees of success.
The more often he shows up, the more successful it'd be.
That's good. That's good. So I'm like, I don't know, 3 or 4 small talks later, the ship's probably done at that point.
Yep. Which you may
And
have at least at the last time gotten even potentially a conversation starter out of Rib. A miracle, really.
oh my god, that's, the stars really have aligned here. So I'm gonna add a new constellation for this.
we call this the How Are You constellation.
How are you constellation? But yeah, no, on the last time when he's finally notified the ship is done, he'll pop on over, admire the new ship, like, thank God.
Rib will probably have given a thumbs up once it was done, just be like, don't break it.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that this time. Thanks for fixing it.
No problem.
I'll take you out to eat sometime or drink or whatever you do.
Visible Rib confusion.
Think it's like a wee beer? Do you drink beer?
Don't do. You sure?
I offered. Are you sure? He can see his head visibly, like what, like the double take of like, what the fuck did this guy just say? I offered.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, whenever you're free, take me. I got comms at the ship, so.
Whenever you want, I can make time.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Nods. Good shit.
Good shit. That's okay. I'm sorry. That's just funny to me. Fuck. Oh god. Actually, I was wondering something. If you're free now, we could go.
Kind of looks down at himself, a little messed up from working. Need to.
Right.
Change.
Another time.
Nope, I can. Points over his shoulder at nothing in particular. I can just change quick.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want.
Okay. I'll go. Turns. He leaves, comes back a little bit later.
Clean.
Clean.
No, that's what Spark says.
Oh.
Spark says in his most rib sounding.
Yeah. Clean. He confirms.
Drink.
Sure.
Cool.
He gives a smile. His whole little smile snaggletooth.
Nice, nice. Well, with that, probably as they're walking to wherever one would find refreshments on the Janissary,
Mm-hmm.
probably like, so I had this, actually this other thing I was hoping maybe you could help me out with.
Don't have two ships you can crash. What'd you do?
Alright, that one just hurt.
And looks over. You're not bleeding.
No, it's all internal.
Probably should get a doctor for that.
Oh god, I guess I should. Wow, you really are a smart one.
Taps head. I've got brain.
That's good. That's good. Anyway, I was wondering if you could. I mean, you're good with systems, right? Suit systems.
Nods.
I was wondering if you could modify mine.
Looks over. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I just wanted to be able to, change my my rig display, change the color. I know usually that's saved for, if someone gets hurt so people can see and stuff like that, but there's no rule really saying that we can't jailbreak the stuff, so... I was wondering if you could help me out with that.
Ribs. His lips kind of press into a thin line. And he places his hand on shoulder, changes their direction, and opens door to maintenance hall. So, like, the engineering.
Sparks like, I fucked up.
Close this door. Look, we're not supposed to touch other people's suit.
Yeah, but I'm asking you to.
The company provided.
Yeah, well, I'm with the Merc company. I mean, I get to modify it slightly. There's no rule saying we can't. And I mean, if anyone, does have a problem with it, it's on me, not on you.
I don't know. He kind of leans against the wall and crosses his arms.
Look, the reason why I don't talk to people very much is because, well, I have anxiety. So one of the ways I want to try and fix that is through exposure, of course, but it's kind of iffy talking to people that, you know, are very accustomed to that. I mean, talking to you is easy and hard at the same time, but it's easy. I don't have that with a lot of other people anymore. Uh, so I'm more liable to never really.
Why don't you go out with other people?
It's just it's not really the same.
Don't want
Right?
to talk about it. That's okay. That's
I can talk about it. I mean, I gotta think about it somehow. I well, yeah, my scar and stuff. It's I don't know. Talking with some of the guys here is a lot more sour than it should be. Um, it's just not really the same sort of. It was kind of always worrying and stuff, and then I think too much, and I just end up not really saying much unless someone talks to me, and that's not really a good thing to have, or if you're trying to get better at interacting with people. So I thought, well, the easiest way is to have people come to me, as selfish as that might be, and the best way to have people check on you is to have a yellow rig. So there's that. So that's at least my explanation for why I want to do it. I think it's a little bit better than wanting to fraternize with one of the doctors.
right. But you're not her.
No, I'm not. For emergency situations, I'll set it back proper, but just for, you know, walking around everyday stuff. Yellow, yellow seems nice, or at least like upper yellow. You know what I mean? And again, I can completely understand you don't want to get in trouble or anything like that, but I will. This is on me. It's not on you. You don't have to worry about any of that. I'll make sure of it. I've been with these guys for a bit. I can take a few more knocks. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He looks down and thinks. I guess I could.
Kick ass.
But
He has a kind of like soft punch to the shoulder.
uh, okay. He looks back up at him. I can do that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, about that beer I owe you.
There's a shortcut to the canteen this way.
Yeah. Hey, do you usually pull people off into random maintenance hallways? He says he begins to walk out. Regular occurrence for you, or?
talk about the
Right.
fixing a suit in front of everything.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Although I'm not seen going anywhere with anyone usually.
Right. Right.
Not a people's person, like you said.
Yeah, I feel that. So, drink.
Drink.
Good. Walks off with them.
But after a while of walking, he does say, you said people treat you differently because of
It's not that they really treat me differently. It's just it feels different. I mean, I took a pretty bad hit before and almost died because of it.
right. He just taps his own face.
Yeah, he just nods. Yeah, almost. That's why they call me Sparks. So it's that, and I mean, I don't like thinking about that, and I just don't feel like the same person since it then happened. I guess not like a whole like, Phantom of the Opera. The mask has become my face. I just some of the things I liked enjoying talking about and boasting about, and the locker talk, and the excitement, and the thrill of getting out there and trying to just dance a dance of well, ship fighting, and then getting paid, and then racking up kills or whatever. That whole thing. It's just not. It's not as enticing anymore. It's not. I'm just mostly tired now. Not at the job. I still a good opportunity and stuff, but
Tired of people.
Yeah, I guess.
He nods. I understand that.
Right. But I don't want to be. I just feel that way. I don't want to feel that way, so I'm trying. I talked to a therapist and all that, but I'm good. I'm trying to just get over it.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, again, talking to you is easy, so one of my greatest achievements so far.
What do you say?
Oh, he's like, again, talking to you is pretty easy, so you're one of my greatest achievements so far.
Good for something, at least. That's a small smile.
Yep, good for something. Just that, of course. Just talking to me. That's all you're gonna. He says, like, you can't see him roll his eyes, but his helmet rolls. So.
Hold on. Aside from this, he like pats the pipes as they're walking.
Ah, yes, keeping us alive.
Just something, I guess.
You're good for a lot of things, Rip.
Shrugs. I hope so.
Good.
Pretty good.
Very good.
He waves his hand like, oh, you.
Oh, you. He just chuckles. Anyway, yeah. used to dream a lot about, flying and stuff. Probably because of the shithole planet I came from.
No flying.
Oh, no. There's some flying here and there. Ships come down every once in a while and stuff, but being high up in the sky, that's where life was, on the mountains or floating or whatever. Everything on the ground, everything down below was poison. Save for like some restful few moments or things are just kind of okay, I guess. So probably from that, maybe. Either way, I just really wanted to be, one of the guys in the vids. But yeah, no, life isn't a vid.
No, it's not. But yeah, you made it. Right. You did the flying thing.
Yeah.
So that's something, right?
I guess anyone can fly.
I can't fly.
You're flying right now.
different. This is uh being a passenger, just not behind the wheel. Only the HUD. I guess this thing, many different kinds of ships, and they all got different mechanics and displays, operations, and some have a wheel.
Right. I guess.
But yeah. So almost everyone's flying. If you count it like that, that doesn't count.
Right.
But otherwise, people on planets would be considered flying.
yeah, I guess.
We're no. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, none of you. You go first.
Don't got a wrench. You can take this time.
Rib. Rib.
Go.
I'm just not as. It's not as grand anymore. I mean, things I was all for, like the attempt at things being real good, being the best, that sort of thing. But that's a lot harder than how it is actually. Actual worthwhile contacts are like rare, and the whole thing.
Crash. So I don't know what.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
jeez.
well, no, it's my best impression of electricity.
oh, okay. Sorry. Sounded like waves.
No, it's fine. I wish it was waves.
Old 2 Martini Beach. If only.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Never been on a ship that's got the gravity pool in it or self-sustaining.
Hey, maybe we'll find one in the place we're going to.
Wishful thinking. Keys, wishful thinking.
I mean, Wishful thinking is good.
It is. It's optimistic.
That's great.
No
I
one
mean,
trusts
just
the water.
I can think of it right now. We get there, we find drop whatever's inside that thing, get rich, and there's definitely a poolside gravity pool waiting for us
With beach.
with beach.
Crosses his fingers.
We'll be fine.
That'd be great.
I'm sure things will work out.
If we can get through this field,
Yeah, fuck this field.
it's taken. It'll take as long as it needs. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, go too slow, and we're gonna end up a lot more sorry. Everyone's starting to kind of, go all iffy.
Get at each other. That's why I'm like the maintenance tunnels. No one goes in there.
Oh yeah.
Lots of work to be done. Little people.
Right. Just be careful. I've heard stories,
Stories.
People going crazy, messing stuff up, and eventually just going berserk.
You mean the tunnels?
Well, anywhere. Just, as much as you're alone in the tunnel, no one can keep an eye on your back there. So just be careful.
Well, I will. Most people who see me in the tunnels tend to go the other direction, so I think.
Why is that?
I think I look scary in silhouette or something.
Like looks him up and down. I could see that. I could see that.
A good thing.
Yeah, well, anyone that wants to mess with you gets a second thought, that's for sure.
But I'm not gonna hurt anyone, so it's just what they think. But I hope we find the place soon.
We will. I don't know about any of the freelance guys or any of the other company guys that we got walking around now and stuff, but the Athena, sorry, we've been through some shit, but we usually always come out all right on the other end, for the most part.
Seem like you got yourselves together pretty well.
Yeah, still alive.
Safe hands.
So we'll be fine. We'll get there. We'll get rich, and we'll go to a beach.
Somewhere nice.
Alien babes.
Is that what you're looking for?
Aliens don't fucking exist, man.
Did you say aliens don't exist?
Yeah, aliens don't fucking exist.
They're just really weird looking humans.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's changing stuff.
I could never get my head around it. They taught it in history and all that, but
yeah, seed chips and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't the most important thing taught on Lepto, so Most
Yeah,
people
maybe we should
didn't
find.
care.
Maybe we should find a historian somewhere.
I'm sure we got one on ship.
Probably.
I'm not gonna ask them though.
Yeah, me neither. I just want to get rich.
Well, I'm using the money for something.
It's gotta be right. Last one's pretty awesome. I heard.
What did
I
you
mean,
say?
there's gotta be something good. Last ones are pretty awesome. I think. I mean, other than the whole, you know, terrifying weapons of whatever.
Something. Mass destruction, something.
It's gonna be a fucking fight, but
That's why there's soldiers here.
yeah. So we'll be fine in the end. I think we got enough guys to take out 2, 3 planets. No, that's hopeful thinking. Maybe one planet. We got one planet in us.
What I meant was if it is a good share, what were you planning on doing with it?
I don't know. Maybe some more upgrades for my suit or something. The ship.
What can help you with that?
So you're gonna send yours back to your family.
Don't know what I'm gonna do after this, to be honest.
Right. You're gonna be free after this, huh?
Not. It was mentioned it before. It was a 20-year sentence, but I've already served half of it. So
Yeah.
so after
hey.
this,
Yeah. Well, first things first. You can finally send your share in person. I think, right? If you want to.
you kind of press, thins his lips nervously. Maybe.
Well, we're always looking for good workers. He says, kind of looking around at all the other people that are probably around as well. So you can probably get a job with the company if you want.
Yeah, but maybe something like that.
If you're okay with wearing navy blue all the time.
Already am. Just like lifts a little bit of the jumpsuit.
That is very true. So you're already dressed for success.
Just you'd think heading back to the family would be the first thing one would want to do, right?
Not always. Everyone's got different stuff they want to do. It's their, not exactly fully obligated to one thing or another.
Right.
So I don't know, maybe you want to go to a beach first.
So you can find your alien babes.
There are no alien babes. I gave up on alien babes long ago.
Don't give up on your dreams, Keys.
Oh, wow. Already lost the one. But
Make it something better. Then maybe.
yeah, it might take me a bit. But I'll try. You don't give up on whatever it is you want to do after this.
I'll figure out what it is first.
Well, yeah, that can come in time, or you can have a plan for it now.
I don't know, I think I've got time. Kind of looks towards one, if there's any windows that shows the swirling colors and
Yeah, a kaleidoscope of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, we're going. We got another more than mouths. It's gonna be a bit, but that's okay.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
If
Just gotta
anything,
stick
we're
together.
not bored. Right.
And yes, you are right. We're not bored. I'll make sure to run into a couple more asteroids for you.
Pats your shoulder. Stay safe. Don't do anything like that. That's waste of resources.
Shouldn't I be telling that to you, mister? I travel through the maintenance tunnels by myself. The long, lonely corridors.
I like the maintenance tunnels.
At least you like them.
Nuts.
God damn
Connect everything.
it. The app.
It's like one saying. Okay, so we're all going to the same place.
Not.
You good to cut it there, or you want to keep going?
You can cut it there, unless you don't got anything else.
I think that's pretty good. Because then they go and they get that drink.
You get that drink.
Doink.
Good twink.
Twink.
Alright.